going to Hawaii. Lucky guy. Very lucky guy. Steven checks in for his flight. No problems there. And he goes to the waiting room. Alright. Just time for a quick coffee? Maybe even a brownie? Woo, life is awesome. Why not? It's vacation time. Gonna recharge the batteries. Everything's... Oh no, Steven's flight is delayed. He's gonna be stuck at the gate for a few hours. Boring. Plus, that means a little less vacation. Bummer. Steven was just wandering around the airport. Going left, going right, going up, going down. Looking at the duty-free. Basically, nothing exciting. Suddenly, he saw a group of airport officials detaining 4 men. All right, something interesting. Woohoo! It turns out airport officials received a message from the police. There is a smuggler at the airport. Awesome. The police described the smuggler's suitcase, and the officials found 4 matching the description. The officials passed the suitcases through security again, but they found nothing. They were almost ready to release the suspects when Steven stepped in and asked the suspect a question. Where are you going? The first suspect replied, I have nothing interesting in my suitcase. I'm traveling with my mother. We're on vacation together. The second one claimed, I have nothing to hide. I'm going on a business trip. The third one said, I just want to take a break from modern life. I just need to get away for a while. The fourth answered, I'm going to an organic chemistry seminar. I found the smuggler. So, guys, who is it? The first suspect is the smuggler. He said he was going on vacation with his mother. But look, you can see a baby bottle and a toy in his suitcase. Steven decided to go to a cafe and get that coffee. Maybe some lunch too. He was getting hungry. All of a sudden, he heard someone shouting, This is an expensive and rare Japanese painting of the 7th century. I am a collector and I'm not going to hand over this priceless piece of art. As checked luggage, no way. Steven intervened. This painting is fake, man. How dare you? How can you say that? Steven saw something that proved the painting was fake. What did he see? If you look closely, you can see that the samurai in the painting is eating noodles with a thin silver fork. There were no forks in Japan in the 7th century, especially not for samurai. They used chopsticks. Steven got to the cafe finally. This coffee better be good. He sat down at a table and asked for a menu. All of a sudden, the girl at the next table started to cough. She looked really pale. Then she got really sick. Wha-bam! The paramedics came and took her to the hospital. Steven immediately interviewed the staff. I mean, he couldn't just sit there and do nothing. The cook said, I made the pasta. I did everything according to the company's recipe. The pastry chef said, I made a delicious cake. All the products were fresh. And the ice cream server said, I made the strawberry jam and ice cream. It's delicious. Steven studied the leftovers on the girl's table. I know who's lying. Clever guy. So guys, what seemed suspicious to Steven, apart from the terrible accents? Yeah, the ice cream server said he made ice cream with strawberry jam. But Steven noticed the jam was green. Steven sat down at the table again. Okay, this time he was gonna get that coffee for sure. He wanted to place his order, but an airport official approached him. He said that they had new information from the police. They're looking for a young lady in the airport. She might well be in this cafe. Together with her accomplice, she goes to restaurants, orders the most expensive food, and leaves without paying. The official asked Steven to help identify this criminal. The waiters have already brought most of the orders. Steven looked at all the tables, and he figured out who the fraudster was. Who is it? The second table just has a glass of water and a cup of coffee. Not very expensive. The third table is packed with food, but you can also see a free dinner coupon among the plates. The fraudster is at the first table with all those expensive dishes. Steven had his lunch at last, all right. He still had some time to spare afterwards. He decided to go shopping. One of the duty-free shops was offering a 70% discount to pregnant women. Steven saw 4 pregnant women. He paused for a second. Then ran over to the shop assistant. He informed the shop assistant that 3 of the women were imposters and only one of them was really pregnant. Which woman is pregnant? Let's see. The first woman is smoking, so it's not her. The second one is wearing heels. The third one is carrying a lot of heavy stuff. So the fourth woman is actually pregnant. Steven checked the display for any new information about his delayed flight. Ba-bing! All right, they had announced the gate. He set off for it. Steven's going to Hawaii. But an airport official came up to him again. I'm so sorry. We need you for just one more second. You see, we received another call from the police. A criminal escaped from prison, and we think he's here at the airport. We detained 4 people that match a description and checked their documents. The documents seem to be in order. So the criminal didn't have time to get a high-quality fake passport, but he could easily have stolen a passport somewhere. Steven went into the office where the 4 detainees were sitting. Their passports were laid out in front of him. He checked the photographs. Yeah, the photos seemed fine. But guys, come on, Steven was a pretty good cop. The 3 of you can go, but you're not going anywhere. Steven found the criminal. Which one is it? It was Rick from Mexico. Steven saw the top of a mountain in the background of his passport photo. Rick must have stolen the passport and pasted his own photo. But he obviously didn't have a picture with a white background. You know, a passport photo? Hello? So he replaced it with the only one he had. Steven looked at the time. It was time to go. He rushed to the boarding gate. So exciting. He was already picturing himself lying on the beach, sipping his favorite cocktail, you know. The most important thing now was to avoid those annoying airport officials. Hey, how do you spend time at the airport when your flight is delayed? Maybe coffee, maybe shopping, maybe sleeping? Tell me in the comments.